And hello everybody, welcome. This is Omar Samson and this is my channel, Banner and Blade. And this is the homebrew lore of my chapter, the Order of the New Dawn. And I want to give you a short summary of the story so far so you don't get lost. So the story is set in the Warhammer 40k universe. My legion is part of the Imperium. They originally stem from the Black Templars, who are renowned for their zealotry and their worship of the god Emperor. Now, before I give you the summary, there are a couple of misunderstandings about the Black Templar chapter. First of all, it is said that they are the most racist chapter in the Warhammer 40k universe, but that is actually not true at all. They are the most diverse, yes, you heard me right, they are the most diverse chapter in the whole 40k universe because it is the only chapter of adeptus astartes that doesn't care where their recruits come from, literally. They don't care what color you have, what world you come from. Everybody can become a Black Templar through rigorous training and testing. Now, of course, that means not everybody can become one because 99% of the neophytes will die during training or recruitment. Now we got that out of the way, let me give you the summary. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim darkness of the far future there is only war. There is no peace amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter and the laughter of thirsting gods. So the story begins in the age of the Emperor's decree against religion, when a man named Methuselah, an elder and Gnostic priest from the region of modern-day Egypt, preserves the ancient knowledge of Terra's mystery religion. After his tribe rebels against the Emperor's edict, they are annihilated, forcing Methuselah and his followers to flee via secret spacefaring craft. So Methuselah escapes planet Earth with some of his followers in a craft that is propelled by divine forces. And Methuselah, being an incredibly powerful psyker, they traverse the warp, and Methuselah actually creates a void, a real space within the non-real space, a little blob of real space within the warp. In here, there is a constellation of planets, with the main planet being Eterna, which will be their habitation for thousands of years to come, until our heroes burst onto the scenes. So our heroes, who are part of the Black Templars, are participating in a crusade and in events surrounding the Fenksworld Purge. They get into a battle so massive that most of their fighting company is decimated and genocided. They almost lose the battle until they get a vision. A light appears and they are saved. They flee with their craft just to end up in the warp. After traversing the warp through countless trials, led by their resilience and faith, in extreme danger and during countless trials in their vessel that is called the Falkenberg, they get battered by the warp, by phenomena, and pursued by demonic entities. Miraculously, a bright apparition, perhaps divine or a higher power beyond even the Emperor, intervenes, creating a protective barrier that allows the surviving company to escape into a hidden real space pocket. Here is where they end up on Eterna, a hidden sanctuary, where, after wandering for 40 days, first off, they crash land, and then, after wandering for 30 days across a harsh desert, they uncover great monasteries built by the Gnostic monks that are led by Methuselah, who also preserve the ancient knowledge. Here, the company begins training locals and establishing a base on Eterna, a hidden planet that becomes their home. The Grand Marshal Omar leads this transformation, taking the oath to defend the planet, its knowledge, and the people. Vows taken forever. They learn that the Emperor may not be a god, and that chaos and illusion rule much of the galaxy, revealing a deeper truth that guides their future actions. The death of Methuselah and the first demonic incursions. Methuselah, centuries old, dies, leaving his daughter Miriam as a latent psychic shield to protect Eterna. His death triggers the awakening and weakening of the protective barrier, an awakening of the demons to pour onto the planet. The Order's veterans, including Chaplain Adolphus, Captain Siegfried the Fearless, Lieutenant Antioch, and Tech Priest Hadrian, and others fight a desperate battle to protect the monastery and its relics. They suffer heavy losses, but manage to rescue Miriam and secure the planet. The formation of the Order of the New Dawn. The survivors of the Third Company pledge themselves as the Orders of the New Dawn, an independent knightly order. They take the combined vows of loyalty to the Emperor, the protection of Eterna, and the preservation of the Gnostic truths. Grand Marshal Omar establishes the chapter's hierarchy. Chapter consolidates its strength, training the local population, uncovering hidden psychic talent, and preparing for future crusades, reclaiming technology and preparing for the crusade. The Order goes on a mission and captures a heretic battle barge. They name it the Götterdämmerung. Outfitted with back-engineered weapons and warp-capable technologies, they build a small but fast ship for scouting and boarding actions and ambushes, using the psychic talents of Miriam and the local Gnostics to safely traverse the warp. Crusade operations and grimdark battles. The Order engages in multiple campaigns. The Calixtus Crusade, the Volsung Incident. Omar and the Third Company fight against demons in the warp and make a miraculous escape. Ambush and capture of heretic forces. The Order uses their vessel to intercept a heretical ship, leading to intense boarding actions and the deaths of notable veterans. Chapter on Hive-World Rescue. The Order covertly intervenes on a world under siege, fighting alongside presumed dead salamanders and Astra Militarum Krieg forces, repelling word-bearers, sorcerers, and demonic incursions. Currently, we are recovering the Tenebris Petram, a relic crystal shard of forgotten ages, enabling precise warp travel, and is secured by the Order during the Chapel battle, giving them strategic mobility for future operations. The current status. Eterna remains secure under Castellan, Antioch, and Hadrian's planetary defenses. The Order has established manufactories, servitor armies, and psychic wards for long-term defense. The Shadowblade and the Götterdämmerung provide the Order with mobility, allowing covert operations in the galaxy. The Order is preparing for its first sanctioned crusade, moving in shadows to recruit and assist loyal astartes, while spreading the Gnostic truths discovered on Eterna. So this is setting the stage for the Order of the New Dawn to operate clandestinely within the Imperium, combining the doctrines of the Black Templar with their unique spiritual revelations, ready to strike at heresy, chaos, and Xenos wherever they find it. So to break it down, this is my Black Templar chapter. They, on a crusade, get separated from their main crusade army. They get lost in the warp. They find Eterna, where a group of Gnostics that survived the exterminations and the purges on Earth and created with incredible psychic powers by a man called Methuselah, a void of real space within the warp to stay secure from the purges of the Imperium and from demons alike. While lost in the warp, by divine intervention, our Black Templars reach Eterna. Here, they get to learn about the secrets of humanity's history and the hidden knowledges and the secrets of all ages. They take vows to protect this planet and their inhabitants. They create a new order, the Order of the New Dawn, and they make new plans. They have to start from scratch. They will not belong to the Imperium. They are not heretics from chaos. They are something entirely new, but they are based on the Black Templars, adeptus, astartes. Later on, they will recruit and they will train Astra Militarum regiments. They will create, they will steal, or they will find massive war engines, and they will eventually create an army that will conquer the galaxy in the name of humanity and the Emperor. And not only that, but also of God. So I'm making the story videos with the help of AI voices. Without these, I wouldn't be able to create all these videos. Now, please let me know in the subscriptions or in the chat, however you call that again. Man, my English sometimes. But let me know which of the voices you preferred. What kind of storytelling you prefer? Do you think it's a good story? Would you like to see different voices? What do you think about the music and the images? Please let me know in the descriptions, in the chats, and please like and subscribe. You know the drill.
Again. To serve Emperor's will. What is Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is that? It is our duty. What is your duty? To serve Emperor's will. What is Emperor's will? That we fight and die. It is our duty.